Hello everyone, my name is Alan Unruh, and I did a cool little project this weekend and I thought I'd record a short video explaining it. This is a little utility I generated using Claude, and it is what I think is a new and improved ping. Now, I think just about everybody and their pet goldfish has used ping at some time or another to test connectivity to a remote host. I have many times. The weakness that I found is that when you're doing a lot of them, it's tough to tell what's going on. And I've got a demonstration right here. If you just check out the right-hand side of this window, you can see a ping that I've been running for a while. Um, and it looks pretty good, but it's tough to figure out exactly what is going on from this wall of text that I've got going here. Now this is what my new utility looks like. What we're doing here is we're running a ping to the same target, and what it does, it lets you sort the results according to certain time windows. In this example, we're looking at the results for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and 20 seconds. And those are specified on the command line right up here alongside my target. Um, and I got a demonstration of how errors will show up in this utility. First, let me show you exactly what we are looking at. This target is a host I set up in GNS3, which is a package for simulating devices. It's a very simple setup. We've got one host and a connection to the local network, and I'm going to introduce some network errors on the link through this link right here. Um, so if you can just watch the results, I'm going to use the packet loss feature in GNS3 to introduce some packet loss. I'm doing that right now. And we can see that that loss is showing up, and it shows up first, of course, in the 5-second window, and it kind of propagates its way through the 10 and 20-second windows. Um, Let me just get rid of that loss to restore the link to its proper state. I did that just now, and yep, the 5-second window goes to 0. You'll see the 10-second window go to 0, and 20-second window will follow. Um, Lo and behold, 10 seconds later. And there we go. And that is my little uh, utility. I call it ltping, and I generated it with Claude. And it was way easier than what I ever thought it was going to be. Let me show you the prompt that I used. So it's pretty simple. I describe my app as so. I described it as a CLI tool for constantly pinging a target and displaying the results over user configurable time periods. And I gave some samples of what I wanted the output to look like. And Claude went through and built the rest for me. Um, it did all this right here. There was one issue that came up. The first version that it came up with required root to run. I didn't like that a whole lot because I figured you should be able to send ping without becoming root, and I didn't want to do that all the time. So I asked it to fix that, and it rewrote the ping portion so that uh, so that it wouldn't have to be run as root, and it did that. I also asked it to create a README file that would be suitable for uploading to GitHub, and it created a pretty darn good README file for me. What I found really interesting was that it was able to deduce what I wanted, and it was able to add some helpful things to the app that I didn't even specify. Specifically, it gave me this summary bar at the top. And also, I'm just going to stop the little utility. and it gives me an overall summary at the end. I didn't ask for this, I didn't specify it, but Claude put it in there for me anyway. Um, so I was really impressed by what it all did. It was able to infer some features that I didn't even specify that will be very handy. If anyone is interested, I'll pop the address of the other. Let me just fix that. I've put the address of the GitHub repo up on the screen. I will also put that wherever you got this link from, both in YouTube and in my LinkedIn post. You'll be able to see it there. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out, and have a great day. Thanks.